Whoa, new evidence forcing reopening of the Clinton email investigation. Well, it happened. A special counsel has been appointed to preside over the Russian investigation, just like the Democrats told the American people they needed to pass Obamacare to learn what was in it. They are now demanding that Trump be prosecuted in order to learn what the crime is. Absolutely backwards. But with all the breaking opinions, headlines coming from CNN and the Washington Post, something happened yesterday that hasn't gotten enough attention. Senator Lindsey Graham, Republican of South Carolina, who is hardly a conservative, went on to Fox News and stunned the anchor by declaring he has reason to believe that there are emails between Clinton campaign officials, Democratic operatives, the Department of Justice regarding the Clinton email investigation. Even though the America's newsroom anchor didn't know what Graham was talking about, we do. The New York Times reported that during the Clinton and DNC email investigations, James Comey discovered an email showing DNC officials and Democratic operatives discussing how Obama's Attorney General Loretta Lynch would not allow the Clinton investigation to go, quote, too far. The email expressed confidence that Lynch would protect Clinton from prosecution. Instead of reporting on this discovered memo, Comey buried it. He then proceeded to do exactly what the memo called for him by exonerating Hillary Clinton despite her long list of crimes. Graham is very clearly referring to this hidden memo and called for the investigation to be reopened into Hillary Clinton. When Comey was questioned on this memo, he refused to say anything about it. Not surprisingly, the liberal media didn't cover any of this. Even Fox News has not talked about it since that segment. While the Democrats are spewing conspiracy theories about non-existent Russian collusion, there is evidence right in front of us of collusion between the DNC Clinton camp and the Department of Justice. The only collusion came from the Clinton campaign. Send your fax blast and force Congress to reopen the Clinton email investigation and appoint a special counsel to look into this new evidence of obstruction of justice. Lindsey Graham is hardly a conservative and definitely not a Trump supporter, which is what makes his statements so much more compelling. He has repeatedly voiced his opposition to the president. He has nothing to gain by making this up, and because this email exchange has already been reported by liberal news outlets in an attempt to defend Comey's actions, we know that it exists. The New York Times reported this week that an anonymous source had read parts of it, Comey's memo, to a Times reporter that claimed was backtracked this week when the article's author, Michael Schmidt, admitted on MSNBC that the quote they attributed to the memo was actually the result of someone who had seen them and recounted details about them. They weren't quotes at all. The whole thing was fake news. President Trump never pressured the FBI into dropping the investigation. Comey testified under oath to Congress that there was no such pressure, and if Comey believed that the president was trying to shut down the investigation, he had a legal obligation to report that alleged interference to the Department of Justice. He didn't. No, the only evidence we have that an administration tried to shut down an FBI criminal case comes from the Hillary Clinton email scandal. We know that the Department of Justice was compromised, not just from this alleged DNC memo, but from the very fact that President Bill Clinton tried to intimidate Loretta Lynch on her plane. We know that the White House was compromised, despite repeatedly saying that he does not comment on active investigations. President Barack Obama preempted the FBI investigation and declared Hillary Clinton innocent on national television. We know that the FBI was compromised. Not only did Andrew McCabe's wife receive more than $700,000 from Clinton-connected PACs for her political campaign, but Deputy Director McCabe never reported this obvious conflict while he was overseeing the Clinton investigation. On top of that, we know that Loretta Lynch instructed Comey to stop calling the Clinton investigation an investigation, and he complied. That is just the evidence we have of collusion and obstruction. That's not to mention the mountains of evidence we have on the actual crimes they were trying to cover up. The Democrats got their, quote, special counsel. It's time to demand ours for the Hillary investigation. Force Congress to reopen the Clinton investigation. Send your fax blast and demand a special counsel to investigate this new evidence of collusion. Democrats are terrified. They know that now that a special counsel has been appointed to investigate and evidence less allegations, there will be calls for a special counsel to pour over the piles of real evidence stemming from Hillary Clinton's crimes. You are who the left is worried about. You are who they fear. With your help, we've been prepping Congress and demanding them to look into this allegation of collusion between the DNC, Clinton camp, and Department of Justice. Yesterday, a senior GOP senator repeated our message almost verbatim on live television. Your activism is working. Now it is time to take this across the finish line. And I'm more than sure, because they were going after Trump, now a whole new set of can of worms is opened up. And it's going to open up even further. And Hillary and Loretta Lynch and Obama and first Comey is gonna say, why the hell did we pursue this about Trump? Let us know what you think in the comments below, and thank you so much for watching.